Good morning and welcome again to the Ark of Salvation in Atlanta, Georgia, home of Brothers of the Word. Before we get started, we ask that you please silence your cell phone, and if you have a little one that might get fussy, we ask that you enjoy service from viewing room 203 through the double doors. Although small children may get hungry during service, we need your help in keeping the house of the Lord clean by not bringing food, snacks, or drinks into the main sanctuary. We will return to worship in just a moment, but let's take a look at what's happening at the Ark.
I am in the church right now, and this is the gentleman who is working on the green screen, and he was just telling me the story. He lives in Cairo, Georgia, which is about 4 hours away from Atlanta. If you would, just tell me what you just told me.
So my wife walks into a Sally's, and she's waiting for me to get my hair cut, and I came walking in a few minutes later, and she said, "Who are those people that you do the work for in Atlanta?" I told her it's the Bronner Brothers, and the woman behind the counter was listening to your podcast, your social media, and my wife had overheard it and knew what it was, and it was just an interesting happenstance that everybody knew who it was, and she was impressed that I knew who you were, and my wife knew who it was, and everybody, it was an interesting little moment there. So
well, I wanted the congregation to hear you and to see, so when they see all of these changes, they will understand we're not just doing this for ego or in vain. We're doing this to reach people. And see, the young lady she was behind the counter at a Sally's
in Cairo, Georgia,
watching Coach Bronner on an iPad.
Yes.
So this is what this is about. Someone who would never come to the church, but yet we are reaching them. So congregation, I thank you for just supporting us. This is not an accident that he just happened to have walked into that store with his wife and all of this happened, and the clerk just happened to be watching Coach Bronner on her iPad at that very minute.
Yes, sir.
We are making a difference, and I thank you.
In the movie An Inconvenient Sequel, there's a quote by Wallace Stevens which says, "After the last no comes a yes, and on that yes, the future
Let our worship
of the
ride
world
tonight, God.
depends." In your world, there's a lot of
We'll
things
pour our
that
love on
you
you.
need to do that you said no to.
Break open
no
our
matter
mouth.
how many times you
Give you
said
everything.
no, sooner or later, you're gonna progress beyond that thing. You're gonna have to say a yes.
From
And
here
after the last no comes a yes. And in your future, for those things that are positive that you have not done, that you have said no to, your future depends on the last no turning into a yes. And when that no turns into a yes, things will change in your world, because the future of your world depends on that yes. This is Coach Bronner, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Render My Money class will be held this Friday, June the 1st from 7 to 8 p.m. You don't want to miss this life-changing class. That's this Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. The Clothing Ministry invites you to the Closet Boutique after service to take advantage of the abundance of t-shirts, dress shirts, and men's slacks. Please speak with Miss Natasha Jackson if you have any questions. If you are a tither and are interested in serving in the smoothie station, please see Suzanne next Sunday after service. It's tea time with the Women of Wisdom, Saturday, June the 30th at 1 p.m. in the Fellowship Hall. Tickets go on sale Sunday, June 3rd and are only $10. Make sure you get yours next Sunday. If you would like to give your offering or tithes by smartphone, simply go to www.iwanttogive.com. Happy birthday goes out to all May and June babies celebrating a birthday this week, and happy anniversary goes out to all married couples celebrating an anniversary. Please continue to pray for those who are sick and shut in, and if you know of someone who is sick and shut in, please call 1-800-7-CHRIST, or you can email their information to angelcare@brothersoftheword.com. You can visit us 24 hours a day on Facebook or follow us on Twitter, or you can join us here at the Ark for our weekday activities, which include the weekday word each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m., Sunday school at 10 a.m. and prayer at 10:25 a.m. on Sundays, the prayer hour at noon on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and fitness classes Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 6 to 7 p.m., and all fitness classes are absolutely free. All first-time guests, please join us immediately following service in the fellowship hall to receive a free smoothie and a gift bag worth $100. And the first 24 paid smoothies will receive a week's supply of vitamins and 6 red delicious apples for the week. Today's vitamin verse comes from Jeremiah, the 18th chapter, verses 3 through 6, and it says, "Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, said the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in mine hand, O house of Israel." That's Jeremiah, the 18th chapter, verses 3 through 6. It's good to take your vitamins. Have a blessed week.